Hey, what is up, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope you had a great weekend as we're getting ready to go into the final push before the Christmas season. So I hope that you all are having a great time with friends and family and that, ultimately you just have yourself a great Christmas season, holiday season, whatever you're celebrating, New Year, all of that great stuff. So welcome to my Ultimate Golf stream here. I am going to be showing you where I'm at in the Ultimate Cup. You can see it right here, sitting in second place at the moment. I think I just got a little bit of a late start as to, I wasn't 100% sure how the rankings and everything worked. So really 2 weeks ago, I started digging into it and started to push. But I don't think I allowed myself enough time to get enough first place finishes in tournaments. As you can see here, number one in the Royale. That one was pretty simple to compete in. I got my 25 first place finishes there, but I need 4 more first place tournament finishes to grab that number 1 spot. But unfortunately, today is the last day of the season, which you can see here. But that's okay. I have 3 tournaments to finish. It'll be tough to grab the number 1 spot on them as taking a look at the standings, people are doing pretty well. I think we can definitely compete, but it's going to take a lot of really good shots to go our way, okay? I did play the front 9 holes on each of the 3 tournaments in order to save a little bit of time. And when it comes to the tournaments, we'll take a look at them right now. They are the Randpark 18, okay, the Golf Madness Finals, and the Sinful Six Finals. Now, that Sinful Six was a lot of fun, is a lot of fun. The first round was from the front tees. So depending, whatever your club levels and your ball selection that were available to you, you could have had a lot of fun a few days ago on the front tees in that tournament. And then the second round was from the middle tees, and now the final round here is from the back tees. So like I said, I did play the front 9 on each of the 3 tournaments. I'm going to finish up the back 9 right now, and I guess we'll just start at the very top and work our way down. We can take a look here at the Randpark 18, which just came out today. This is going to be a single round tournament, all right, 18 holes. And the thing that I like about this tournament is obviously you get your prizes right away as it's not a multi-day event. If you take a look at the rewards here for veteran standings, you can see here it's a pretty sweet prize pot with 1 million coins going to first place, 80 country club points, and then of course you got the 10 Mojave balls, you got the 15 high flight, and then the cream of the crop is going to be those 11 veteran balls. But again, like I said, it's going to be tough to get that number 1 spot. We're going to be doing the best that we can, and let's go ahead and just hop in right now. What is up, Jared? Thanks for hopping on, buddy. Thanks for being the first to throw a comment out there. So I'm glad to know everything is up and working good. All right, Randpark 18. Let's continue where we left off at, and we can take a look at the standings as well once this thing loads up for us. What's up, John? Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. All right. So like I said, I did play the front 9. I wanted to save a little bit of time since we had 3 tournaments to get through. But let's take a look at the standings here. So as you can see, I shot a -11 through the front 9. So this one here is pretty standard. I did pick up the eagles on both of the par 5s. When you take a look at the scorecard, the goal for me is to get 800 points or better on every par 4. I would like to get 1,600 points or better on the par 5s. So at the end of the day, a pretty good scorecard here at almost 9,000 tiebreaker points on the front 9. So what does that mean to the rest of the field? Well, let's take a look at the number 1 spot. Number 1 spot at a -22, so that person shot a great round. That means they must have picked up an eagle on a par 4 somewhere, right? Or am I wrong? No. Okay. So this is something that we can go after. There are 2 par 5s on the back 9. So right now, if we were able to pick up at least the birdie on every par 4 and every par 3 and pick up the eagles on the par 5s, we would be in a position to where we could compete for the number 1 spot, and that would go a long way in the Ultimate Cup rankings. So, but we have to start it off good right here. I'm not going to be replaying any rounds. I'm just going to take what I get as a score, and we're going to call it a day. Now, I will be unloading my best balls, obviously, since we're in the hunt to try to win. We're going to be using the premium balls. I don't really use too many premium balls when it comes to any type of qualifying rounds or multi-day events. But you best bet when the final rounds come around, it's time to go, and it's time to try to win. All right, here we're going to take it right down the middle of the fairway. So far, so good. Ultimate shot. If we can do that every single time, we'll be all right. Highly unlikely, though. Drop it in 300. We'll take that. That'll get us a 4.5 mile per hour wind here with our wood club. Looks like we'll be able to attack the hole straight onto. We'll go with max backspin. Looks like it's going to be the Bigfoot club, not the wood club. And I think we're going to leave it just a little bit short here. And we'll move this about 3 rings. Somewhere close to that. Did hit another ultimate shot, so now let's see what happens. Ball comes in, sits very nicely, going to get us 845 points. We'll take that all day on the par 4. All right, let's get this putt over with. Sweet! Success on hole number 10 there. All right, so we're going to go par 4, then par 5, then par 4, then par 5. So we're going to know where we stand pretty quickly. All right, so we're getting a little bit of headwind here. Not a lot. You know, I think what we're going to do here on this back 9, since we do have an opportunity to try to get first, is, like I said, we're just going to unload premium ball after premium ball to really give ourselves the best chance. Here, don't have to do anything a little bit too crazy. You know, I did overpower the shot a little bit, but the great ball to the left there should be okay. Should land on the fairway very nicely, leaving us for a short shot here on shot number 2. Look at this slope from right, or from left to right, I should say. I'm not great with my wedge play, you know. I'm definitely up to feedback on my wedge play here. It seems to be just not consistent for me. So I'm going to take a look at what the numbers say here. We got 2, 6, you know, so about 3 rings or so. My biggest problem is figuring out where to put my target at when, you know, before I adjust. So yeah, buddy, I agree, John. I'm 100% in agreement with that. Absolutely love the tournament structure here. We'll take a backwards look at the pin here. We're going to get real technical. All we want to do, hopefully we make this shot. That would be sweet. But honestly, you know, we get to 800 points when we move on. That'd be great too. Ooh, shanked it there to the right. Great shot to the right. Still likes it's coming in. Very nice. Get in the hole. Ooh, boy, who knows without a minor great right if we could have dropped that one. But wow, sitting right on the cup for a beauty. Almost got it in there. Now, these balls I'm using, if you're not familiar with these balls, I was able to pick them up in the season pass last season. I highly recommend the season pass to anybody who is playing the game. I mean, it's just an awesome way to build your clubs fast, to get some nice premium balls to help out in tournaments. On top of that, you get some tournament and some head-to-head tickets, and you get more big shots. I mean, the season pass is awesome in this game for sure. All right, now we need to do some damage to this par 5. What's going on, Adam? How you doing, buddy? This par 5 is going to be crucial for us. We cannot shank the drive. We have to land on fairway. Look at that. It's going to be a long par 5 too. Wow, there's a lot to do here. We need to use our most powerful ball, which I believe is going to be the Veteran Trophy ball, being that power 9 mixed with good wind resistance as well. We have to go full topspin. And we already know we got to go with the OP. We got to go with the OP. We desperately need this thing to get a lot of yards, and then we have to really analyze what shot number 2 is going to look like. But now I'm just getting ahead of myself. We have to do the drive first. All right, full OP, ultimate shot on the drive. At least we're going to get the maximum amount of yards with our club and ball ability combo here. .292, that is not enough. We are 300 yards to the hole. That is not looking good whatsoever. Yeah. This is going to give us 0 ability to get to the green in 2, so that is unfortunate. I will switch to a different wood club though, just to get maximum amount of topspin. But obviously that really stinks. Would have loved to have the ability to get to the green in 2, but I think we're going to have to rely on a chip in here. There's just no way to power that ball through the rough. But at least we hit an OP, max OP, ultimate shot. Now, at the end of the day, really, now the only way that we're going to be able to make this up is obviously by dropping a par 4 or a par 3 for an extra eagle somewhere. Get in the hole for the eagle. Are you serious? Out of the rough? Come on now. Look at that. Woo, that's a big shot. Holy smokes, we still pick up the eagle. So minus 22 here. Our opponent did, the person we're chasing down also picked up 999 on their round, so that's awesome. So at least we know they didn't get the extra points there. Now they did the same thing though on hole number 14. Going to be very, very difficult to do that twice in a row. But, you know, we'll do what we can. We'll do our best. But we still give ourselves a chance. That is a very long par 5. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. This club, you know, has a lot of backspin on it, which I like, but sometimes that just throws me off, you know, when it comes to figuring out exactly where to set it at. But I think right there looks good. Yeah. We hit an ultimate shot. Let's see how close we can get this one here. Hope it just sits. Ah. Ugh. 700. Not good. Not good enough. But that's okay. You know, we can't get too greedy. Now we have that same par 5 coming up. So we'll see what happens here. Now this is a different par 5. So, you know, kind of just thinking ahead. Our opponent, or not our opponent, there's a lot of opponents, but the person in first place on this par 5 did not make it to the green in 2 shots. Okay, they chipped in for the eagle. And we know that because of their score, their tiebreaker score on this hole. So we need to get back to this ball, because that's the most powerful ball that I have. It's a power 9. Okay, it's got good side spin, a great side spin, and it's got great wind resistance. We have to push the drive. We know that because we need maximum yardage. Whew. Ultimate shot, again, full OP mixed with some right curl. You know, at least the ultimate shots are good right now when it counts. We just have to hope that that continues. So let's see how many yards we get here. 290, you know, that seems low. 257 to the hole, though. That seems good. Let's take a look at our club options here. I know we have more powerful wood clubs. This is a 191 on the power. I believe we've got a Viking that's sitting there over 200 on a power stat. So let's take a look and see if that club can give us any type of advantage here. All right, so we will choose the Viking. And we'll continue. All right, 3.3 miles an hour. At least we're getting a little bitty of a tailwind, a little bit to help us out. But it comes down to, can we get this ball on the green in an area in which we can also putt in, right? That's the key here. I feel like right there is the only way. I feel like we have to gamble here. I feel like we're going to have to go max OP, okay? And we're going to have to hit an ultimate shot. And we're just going to have to hope we're able to clip that rough and roll out. This right here is probably the most technical shot that I've played on this game so far. Hey, what's going on? Well, you're in time to see me take my most technical shot I've ever had to take on Ultimate Golf. And we really have to land on this green here in order to give us a chance to win the tournament. This is going to be very difficult, so let's go. Ooh, max OP, ultimate shot. Let's see what happens. There it is, one bounce. Kick! Are you serious right now? Look at that beauty. Look at that shot. Woo! Wow, okay. Okay. Get a drink of water here after that one. What a shot. Best shot I've ever taken on this game so far. Take a moment there to just gather ourselves for a moment. Now we're in a good zone here. Now we continue to roll. Everything else is par 3s and par 4s. So let's see what happens. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, man? Jeffrey, you just missed my most technical shot ever on Ultimate Golf, and I gotta admit, it was awesome. It was a beauty. I really stuck it on there, man, for just can't even explain it. Wish I could go back and watch the replay, but I forgot to save it. Let's go ahead and use these rookie trophy balls. I won't be playing any more rookie tournaments, so this will help us with the wind a little bit. Alright, so we're at 5 miles an hour here. We're definitely over at max distance. So, again, you know, about a 3-ring adjustment. I feel like I'm going to put a click of side spin here. And again, at this point, it's just really about no mistakes. You know, we just have to hit ultimate like that and stick everything on the green in regulation. There we go. There we go. Looking good, baby. Looking good. Love it. All right, we're closing in on the final few holes of this tournament. Again, you know, I appreciate everybody who's on. It means a lot that you're taking a little bit of time out of your Sunday to spend it with me. That's pretty cool. I'd love to hear from everybody, know how you're all doing. What are your holiday plans like? What's going on, Jeffrey? How you doing, buddy? We got 2 Jeffreys in the chat. Jeffrey, make sure you rewind this about 3 minutes ago and check out the craziest shot that I've ever hit on Ultimate Golf, man. I know I keep saying it, but I'm really excited about that shot. And at the end of the day here, it might be a tournament sealer for us. Ultimate shot again on the drive. We're definitely in the zone right now. This is just all about playing smart, not trying to do anything too silly. Making sure we stick everything on the fairway and we just stick everything on the green. Now we have some short area to work with here. Very, very short area, but I think we'll be okay. I'm always knocking something over on this desk when I play. I think here I'm going to use a little bit more side spin than I normally would, just so I can set up a little bit more here on the green. Now, 4.2. All I want to do is land on the green. That's it. Ultimate shot timing is spectacular tonight so far. Just get on the green, get next to the hole. Love it. Man, we are sticking everything right at pin right now. Right to the hole, okay. Oh, thanks, Jeffrey. Thanks for rewinding and checking it out. Here we go. So now we've got 2 holes left, okay? We got to pick up the birdies on both holes. And as long as we do that with greens in regulation, we are going to have the better tiebreaker score. So come on, let's go. We got this. If for some reason you've never checked out Ultimate Golf yet and you have not played the game, I strongly, strongly encourage you to give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Check out the description to the video below and you'll find my personalized link there to download the game for free. It'll take you right to your Play Store or App Store. And then, of course, add me as a friend in the game, which I can give you my friend code here in a little bit too. All right, now we want to get our right golf bag back. I think the one cool thing, that this game should implement for sure is, since they allow you to save your game and switch out your clubs, it would be nice if at some point, like in the tournament, right, just in the tournament screen while you're playing, you're just able to cycle through all of your club options. That would save you from having to save, go back, get your club, go back in. That would be one minor tweak that I would like to see. Okay, so we should be able to take this one with the Apollo now, right? So let me switch here my app to the Apollo Club. Get the bag set up. Apollo, okay. And then we got 4.9 mile per hour wind. Same thing here. I'm going to use some side spin, okay, more than I normally would, just because, I just want to make sure that I do have the ability to just land this ball right onto the green. All right. So now we can move this about 3 rings. Ultimate shot, so it should go exactly where I want it to. Should get the bounce off the fairway. The side spin should come into effect. Get in! Right there at the cup as well. Picking up the birdie. 1 hole left, everybody. 1 hole left on this tournament before we go into the next one. Nothing crazy here, just a normal shot. Being the last hole, I'm no overpower. I'm just making sure that I hit ultimate, and then we'll leave everything up to shot number 2. I'm going to do another club switch out here. I think I'm going to go back to the Viking. Viking gives us that power, okay? Gives us some backspin. I think it gives us the ability just to play right onto the green. Now we can also take a look at I Am Root real quick, because this club has a ton of backspin. It just doesn't have the power to get us where I want to go. We're going to have the power with the Viking. We're going to have the backspin with the Viking. I feel a little bit more comfortable taking the last shot here with this club. There we go. All right, have the ability to play on the green. That's what I wanted. We just land this one on the green, then we're good, everybody. Ultimate shot. All right. Where are we at? Beautiful. Everything was right next to the hole or in the cup on this back nine. So very, very happy with how this one played out. Very consistent front nine, very consistent back nine as far as tiebreaker points go. Was able to pick up the eagles on all the par fives. Chipped one out of the rough on hole number 12, and then just with a banging shot on hole number 14. So there we go. I do think that will be a very, very difficult score to beat, along with a very difficult tiebreaker to beat. So, you know, the minus 22 there. Those back nine par fives are brutal. They're long. You know, we're taking a look at the standings here. That minus 10 through 9. Hulk 21 there is off to a good start. So let's see what they're at. Couple smaller tiebreaker points, though, on the par fours there, which we saw. All right. Ultimately, I feel pretty comfortable that we may pick up first place on this tournament and get us some very, very sweet rewards here. And that's going to be crucial in the Ultimate Cup standings to get another first place. I may just snatch the first place victory. We'll see. Oh, no. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's take a look again what the rewards were. So, you know, very, very nice there. 1,000,000 coins. 80 country club points, and then the balls we see again there. So, you know, nice rewards there for a single day tournament. And now we head into the next tournament. So let's see what this is going on in the Sinful Six here. Take a look at this. This has been a 3-day event. You know, if you're not familiar with this tournament, this was a lot of fun. I said earlier in the stream, day number 1 was from the front tees for everybody. So if you spend some time building up your clubs and have a great ball selection, you got to have a lot of fun from the front tees. Second day was middle tees. Today is back tees. Now here you see the rewards are kind of stacked a little bit differently. When it comes to balls, right, not a lot of difference between the standings. So we're going to be very happy with no matter what we get. Of course, I'm looking for a top spot, but now we'll have to go into the standings and see what the top spots even look like. So minus 12 for me through the front 9. You can see, played that one standard again. Picked up the eagles on the par 5s. Picked up the birdies on the par 3s and par 4s. But, oh no, I'm sorry. I lied. I picked up an extra eagle here. An extra eagle on hole number 9. So that was a par 4, eagled it out. So we're off to a great start in this tournament as well. When you take a look at the points, definitely a big scorecard. 9,300 for this tournament on the front 9 is huge. Now we go up here to the top spots. It looks like some people had some big rounds. So J Guns sitting up there with 18,500 points at a minus 23. So what did they do here? They were able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're minus 11 on the front 9, minus 12 on the back 9. So they picked up an extra eagle on hole number 14. So what do we need to do in order to compete on this one? We have to do a lot of work because their tiebreaker score is huge. 94.42 on the front, 91.53 on the back. Where were we again on the front? 93.34. Okay, well, you know what? It's close. It's really, really close. We'll have to get lucky for sure. We'll have to hit everything ultimate. We'll have to stick everything at the pin or in the hole. So let's see what we can do. Okay. Got our clubs ready. All right, so par 4 here right off the bat. Getting nice tailwind. Apply our max top spin. Just set this one up down the middle of the fairway, and we'll see how many yards we can get on the drive. Ultimate shot again. Can't ask for anything better. And I'm just using these amateur trophy balls because keep in mind now I'm in veteran division, which is one division higher than amateur. So therefore, I try to hang on to my veteran balls so that I can use those in the next round of tournaments and get through my amateur balls because the veteran ball stats are better than this ball. Now again, this is where I need the most advice from. So anybody who's got a lot of experience on Ultimate Golf can teach me here. What's the best way to play these wedge clubs? Because I just can't ever seem to ever get it right. Now here, I guess we'll just aim at the pin. Obviously hoping that I don't go long on the shot. Picked up the ultimate shot again, at least. And see, that's what my fear was. I did go long. I'm not going to pick up a great amount of points here for the tiebreaker points at all. But that's all right. That's all right. We're in the hole there. We got the birdie. And now we move on. And now we've got the par 3 coming up. Taking the par 3 here with our driver. So we'll see how this goes. Not too many times do you take the par 3 shot with your driver. But we hit ultimate, so we did the best that we could. Let's hope that our setup spot was good. Ooh, wouldn't you love to see a hole-in-one with the driver? It's so close. Inches away, it said. Inches. Wow. Wow, that was close. Okay. Well, on to the next hole, which is our first par 5 of the back 9 here. So this is where we need to do some damage. Obviously, we have to pick up the eagle here. But more importantly, I think we're going to have to pick up an extra drop somewhere on this back 9. We will use a veteran ball here for the par 5. We do want the extra tick of power. That'll help on the drive. Obviously, it'll also help on shot number 2. Uh-oh, great shot to the left. There we're trying to aim on that narrower, that thinner strip of fairway here coming up. But we're okay. Look at that. Looks like we got a direct shot to pin. We did get over 300 yards there. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, man? Awesome. That's great to hear, buddy. When it comes to the golf games, Jeffrey, I like them all for their own different unique things, right? The thing that I love here about Ultimate Golf, the game, is this is much different, than its competitors. You can see here that I'm playing a tournament right now. I don't have any opponents. I don't have a shot clock. I can switch out to any club that I want to. So if I didn't like this wood club for this shot, I could go to my golf bag and just bring out a different wood club. This game has, the Ultimate Royale, which is one of my favorite parts of the games. That I really like. So, when it comes to which one do I like better or worse, I don't really look at it that way. I enjoy each game for their own thing. So here, this is going to be an important shot, everybody. This is going to be a huge shot again. But I'm glad that the guides helped you, my friend. I'm glad you had great success on the last tournament for sure. That's what I do it for. You know, I do this what I'm doing right now for each game, for you, the fans, the viewers. I'm trying to help everybody out. I'm trying to help everybody become better. And look at that shot. We just need a little bit more oomph to get into the hole. You know what I mean? Very, very close. Very, very close. I feel like you all are bringing me great luck tonight. You're really helping me, you know, with the good energy to get these shots. Very, very close. Boy, you know, almost 1,800 points there is huge. Things are looking good so far. All right, so now we're on to another par 4 here. Now this is the hole that our opponent, or not our opponent, but this is the hole that the first place person picked up the extra eagle on. So oh, great shot to the left there. That's not good. This is a really long distance away to drop out the shot. Yeah, me too, Jeffrey. I love the no opponent aspect of any game. You know, you really need opponents in tour play. Obviously, that's the way to do it. But, you know, one-on-one play, I don't really need it. Or tournaments, you know, I love not having it. Ultimate shot. So we did as good as we can do. You know, we just have to hope the setup is on point. It is. It's so close. Oh, maybe should not have gone with the side spin to the left. Maybe should have just played it straight up. We might take another look at the standings after the next par 5. If I'm lucky enough to eagle the next par 5, we'll take a look and see what we need point-wise. But that person in first place threw up a monster tiebreaker. Now, I don't know what just happened to my layout here. You guys still able to see me okay? Something just happened to my screen that I don't know how to get out of. Give me 1 second, because something just happened to my screen here that I don't know. I think it's fine on your guys' end though. I play with my iPad sitting on top of my laptop, and when I picked it up, I tapped something. But I think it's still good. Still good on your end, it looks like. Okay. So, I know some people say that they like opponents in tournaments because, you know, it gives them a perspective on how someone else is playing the hole, like they can learn from somebody else. So I think one good thing that other games could do is give the ability to just toggle opponents off or on. If you just want to play by yourself and get through your rounds quicker, then, you know, make it to where that you can just choose to have an opponent or not. All right, so we're on the fairway here. 5.2 miles per hour here. We got our big foot out. And now we're switching to the short iron. Okay, so now we're with this club here. Oh, a great shot to the right. That's not good. That's not going to help. I mean, it still ended up okay. Still got our 800 plus points. I hate that, Jeffrey. I think that's the worst part of that game. I do not think that in any gameplay, right? So you think about these games, people are spending real money. I spend real money. I don't think that in tournament play, that if you're in the bunker and your opponent picks up a drop, that should save you. I think that you should have to play your round out. I don't think that any opponent should have the ability to give you or vice versa. You know, if I hit an albatross on a hole and my opponents put 2 drives in the water, they don't deserve an automatic eagle. They should have to play the hole out. 100% is my biggest gripe of that game. Like, for sure. You should have to play every shot out. Okay, here we go. Par 5. We got to go for the gold here. We have to pick up an eagle. I'm not loving the very thin part of the fairway here. But we know we got to push it. We know we got to get a lot of yards. Par 5 is long. Ooh, a great shot to the left. Please don't come back and bite me. Please don't come back and bite me. Come on. We sat right there. I mean, look how close we are. In fact, the great left actually helped me. Look at that. Very, very, very close to just a disaster. Now we're going to switch out clubs. We're going to go back to our Apollo, which is my favorite wood club to play with. Yeah, Jeffrey, I mean, but everybody's different, you know, but that's how I feel about it, you know. Because, for example, you know, if I hit an albatross and my opponent has no chance to pick up an eagle, they should have to play it out, and, you know, maybe they bogey. Also agree, John, if in water, should lose a stroke. Same thing for hitting the ball out of bounds. Should lose a stroke. Definitely agreed. Okay, so now let's see what we can do here. Tournament play. Back to our Apollo. Back to the Sinful tournament. Back to the par 5. And let's see what happens. Okay. Plenty of power. Plenty of power. I don't love this shot here. I don't love it, okay? But I'm playing it. Oh, great shot. What's going on with the timing now, everybody? Oh, it hit the flag stick. Hit the flag stick. Woo. So close. Wow. Cannot believe that. Now we head on to the par 3. Okay. So we did pick up the par 5, obviously there. Picked up the eagle. We have 3 holes left. and we're at 16,181 points. Our opponent went nuts with 18,595, and we're at so they are 2,400 points ahead of us. We have 3 holes left. That means we have to get 804 points per hole. 804.6. So the goal here is to get 805 points on each hole. We could possibly pick up another win. We don't know though, but we'll see. Right now, you could be watching this stream that puts me in first place in the season-long Ultimate Cup standings. But we're going to have to get first place here. We're going to have to get 800 points. This is looking like a difficult shot here. Looking difficult. I would love to play it without as much side spin. I think we're just gonna take our chances, and I think we're gonna play straight at the pin. You know, we don't have a high wind push. We may come back to regret this shot, but I think it's the best way to go at it. Hit an ultimate shot at least. Yep. Too much power. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about rolling too far. That's exactly what happened. That was a tough one. That's a tough one because now we're going to have to make up all those points. Or drop a shot. So we're going to have to make up those points or drop a shot. One of the two. All right, let's go. Let's get our most... What we got here? All right, let's just go for it. This is unload our artillery here. Come on now, let's go. There it is, ultimate shot, slamming it up the fairway. How many yards will we get? What is shot number 2 going to look like? So many uncertainties. Let's see what happens. Come on, ball. Come on. Going to be in wedge range, I think. So maybe we aim back here this time. Last time, remember, I sent it too far. Get in the hole. Right next to the hole. Boo! It was close. It was close. Well, now we're going to know. Now we're going to know what we have to do. All right, so we have 18,595 minus 17,766. We need a big points, guys. We need 830 points to win. 830 is the number. We're going to go with our most wind resistance ball. So we have 70% wind resistance here. 78 there. 75. You know what? It's going to be the 78. It's going to be the Vesper. Let's go. All right, phase number 1 done. Ultimate drive there. That's good. Let's pick up the yards. Let's land nicely on the fairway. And now let's analyze shot number 2. Shot number 2 coming up. What do we have to do? 2.2 miles per hour. That's it. What club will it be? We are in between clubs. That we don't want. It's not ideal. This is not not the situation we wanted to be in. So, all right, let's see what other clubs we have available here. I wish I was taking that shot with the big foot. It did start us off on the big foot, so let's see if I go back into the game. If I can take it with the big foot somehow. If I don't move the target around to get out of club's range. Hope everybody that's on that has come left and has come in to stop and say hi has smashed that thumbs up button. That would mean a lot. Okay, so now we have the Bigfoot, you know, max backspin. Yeah. I'm a little stumped here what to do. If I go with a less powerful short iron, right, do I have more wiggle room with my big foot? All right. I'm just playing around with a couple different clubs real quick. Bear with me. Let me see what I need to do here. I don't know what will help me take this shot the way that I want it to, but obviously it's a crucial shot. It's funny it comes down to this. Very, very small technical shot here to try to pick up a first place. But that's how it goes. I would love to take this shot with the big foot. We're going to go right at the pin. Max backspin. Okay. We just have to hit ultimate now. Which we do. Pressure was on. Hit ultimate. The club change helped. Sit! 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 Oh, it's painful. We did as good as we could. We tried, everybody. We tried. Great job to the opponent sitting there in first with a great, great tiebreaker. They earned it. Nice job. Wow. I mean, that's what it comes down to right there. That's what it comes down to. Hole number 4. Hole number 7, hole number 8, hole 10 and 16. I mean, those were just the ones that I missed it on. But you know what? We had fun. We did the best that I could. And you know, sometimes there's nothing wrong with second. You know, let's take a look at what those prizes are again. Obviously, I think you know we're probably going to end up staying in second. It's hard to be disappointed in second, but at the same time, with the Ultimate Cup on the line, see, you know, we're going to get 15 of our veteran balls back. Darn, that was close. All right, now we'll take a look at this one. I don't know if I'm going to play this one or not right now because my favorite team is kicking off in 30 minutes. Well, my favorite player, Tom Brady, Buccaneers, playing Sunday Night Football. Definitely want to watch that. Look at the big rewards here. So, we could definitely build back our veteran balls back. So, you see me using a lot of veteran balls. That's because I know that in these 3 tournaments, we're going to be getting a lot of them back, which is important. So here on this one, minus 11 through the front 9, you're going to notice picked up the eagle on the par 5s. 2 par 5s, picked those up. Really pretty big scorecard here as well. Only 1 par 5 on the back 9. So if we shot it regular, we could end up with a minus 21. And let's take a look at what first place is. So tons of minus 21s, a lot of minus 22s as well. So they did pick up an extra drop. Due to that one, and then obviously my favorite team kicking off, I'm going to go ahead and call this a successful stream. I appreciate everybody who stopped in to watch. I think, we saw some really good strategy. Y'all gave me some good energy to hit some ultimate shots and leave a lot of balls right there at the pin. So that is cool too. I will play that last one there during the Sunday Night Football game. But hey, I'm a big fan of Ultimate Golf. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy my stream. Please smash that subscribe button if you're watching later. Please hit that like button for anybody watching now or later. And lastly, if you want to give the game a try, make sure you check out the description to this video. You will find my personalized link. Use that to download the game, and that does a lot of good for me as well. And I think you're going to like the game too. I want to say thank you for everybody for stopping in. I hope you have a great weekend and happy holiday season to you. Thanks, everyone.
Merry Christmas!
And everybody, my wife in the background saying Merry Christmas. That's awesome.